I'd like to tell you about my new book, Promises Made, Promises Kept. It's an upside-down Christmas family devotional. It begins with promises made. Those are the promises that God gave of the coming Redeemer, which we know was Jesus born in a stable, which is where Promises Kept begins. You start the book on Promises Made, and you lead up the week before Christmas, and then on Christmas morning, you start with the Promises Kept side. Now, the illustrations are just wonderful by Phil Shore. I just love the way that he put this book together. Let me read to you the promises made. The promise of a son, the promise for the nations, that's Abraham. The Passover and the prophet, that's the Lamb who would one day come, and by his blood we would be saved. The revelation of a king, a servant to suffer, a shepherd from Bethlehem, and the greatest sign of all time. You go through these devotions one a day, and then you get to the page that says, not the end of the story. You can close the book up, put the promises made side up, somewhere prominent in your home. You can put a white sheet below like a blanket of snow. And then when your kids go to bed, you can fill it with goodies and turn the book around so that when they get up in the morning, Christmas morning, we begin the devotions of how God fulfilled the promises. If you've had trouble getting an Advent devotion completely done, doing all 4 weeks, then get a copy of my Promises Made, Promises Kept, and you'll only have 2 weeks of devotions this Christmas season, and your children will learn how God kept his promises with the birth of his son.